knew better. I had upstaged my boss to no fault of my own, as humbly as I can say that, and apologetically. I just did what I was good at. But have you ever noticed that sometimes you try to stand up and you try to have a voice and you really are, best intentions, just trying to do the right thing, and you get the stink face? Well, I'm here to tell you, you have to understand that leadership is not comfortable. It's not. It's kind of like I said, it's a contact sport. Know that going in. It's not always going to be comfortable. Opposition in the game, in the leadership game, is inevitable. So if you're struggling at any point in your career right now with the fact that everybody doesn't always agree, or they don't always make you feel special, or they talk about you, or they give you the stank face, whatever it is, understand it's part of it. Stay focused on the goal and lead anyway. I end this story with our season. One of the first things I stood up and said is like, wow, this team, we're a new staff. Maybe we should do some leadership things. I do some leadership things, or we can call in someone else. I just think we really don't have a true leader. Looking at these various personalities, it may help us to do some leadership stuff. Stank face. Still got a stank face. That was kind of a common theme. And it's not stink. See, I learned from the kids when something's real bad, you just make up your own word. It's stank. You got it, stank face. Okay, so towards the end of the year, our season began to plummet. And the one kid that we had tabbed as the leader, captain, so to speak, without officially making her the captain, but we made her the captain, but we didn't give her the title of captain, whatever. She is getting really, really reamed in a session by the head coach at the end. And she's a very quiet person. She leads our Fellowship of Christian Athletes. She's not one of those strong vocals. She's not a Vera Jones. She's not going to get in your face and say things. She's just very, very quiet. And she's being reamed and picked out in front of the rest of the team. Not cool, I didn't think, but whatever. And she finally spoke. And it was like E.F. Hutton. Am I dating myself? Remember the E.F. Hutton commercials? I was like, she spoke. She said, with tears coming down her face, she said, Coach, with all due respect, I understand if you say that I'm not being a good leader. But I have a question for you. If I'm not a good leader, who's teaching me? I was like, I told you we should have done some leadership. No, I didn't. Honestly, I didn't. Because I'm a new age leader. See, there's a light bulb. I got the other light bulb going in. That's when it went off for me. Vera, you're struggling right now because you shrunk. You didn't want to be a leader anymore. Because if you were a leader, see, I didn't want to say anything. I just kind of became the, I don't want to ruffle any feathers and I don't want to get the stank face anymore. And I just kind of did this. But at the end of the day, I began to learn, each of us is given gifts, talents for a purpose. You're not allowed to shrink from them. You can try, but I promise you it's going to come back to haunt you. Because there's a purpose that must be fulfilled. And I know it's not proper to speak about religion, and I'm not going to force mine on anybody here. But I do believe one thing. Either you believe in a world where there's an entity that orders your steps, and things are going to work out as they should, or you don't. I'm over here. I just believe things are going to work out. And if I was destined to be a speaker, a leader, if that's my destiny and that's my gift, I can shrink, run around circles, hide under a cover, do all kinds of things. It still will be done. So for the first time in 30 years of my career, Stankface fired me. So the light bulb went off and I went, great, because I know what I'm supposed to do. Since then, I've had more speaking engagements than I probably did in my last year of life. I'm back doing what I'm supposed to do, I hope, which is leading and training. Okay? Not that you guys should go get fired from your job. I don't admire that. I just not a good idea. But my next book is going to be called From Fired to Fired Up. Catchy title, right? Don't steal it. Already patented. So, to answer my player's question, who I really, really love, I love this one. There's all kinds of things about leadership, but Oprah Winfrey, my favorite idol, says leadership is about empathy. It is about having the ability to connect with people for the purpose of empowering and inspiring their lives. So I leave you with this. As part of my training, and part of that book that I do intend to write next, is the Leadership Success book. I want this half of the room to say, when I point like this, it's kind of like the group we have, the singing group. Now it's your guys' turn. Ready? So this half of the room, from here down, split that table, you guys say 6. And then over here, when I point over here, you guys are going to go with S. Okay? Ready? Everybody ready? Take a deep breath. Ready? 6. Start over. 6. S. 6. S. 6. S. 6. About the 6 S's of leadership. Number 1, I'm going to ask you right now, because I don't like you to leave with just a rah-rah speech. I'd like you to go back with something relevant. How can you change? Significance. Help others see how they matter. Let them scream, I got it, when you walk in. There is a leadership writer for Forbes who actually, part of the survey also said, her recommendation was if employers want an upbeat, engaged workforce, they need to find ways to help employees feel challenged at work. Her suggestion is offer more training and education. Again, that's why I applaud you for being here, because you're getting that training and education so you can go back and train and educate. Give everybody significance, like Ricky. Security. Show faith, not fear. No stank face, encourage. Everybody deserves a chance to feel secure in their job. To not have to get up and worry every day about what this person thinks, or am I going to get fired, or all of that is, just have them focus on the goal. Solutions, demonstrate knowledge. Don't shrink from your problems. I did it. We all do it from time to time. If you don't have the answers, involve your team with strategies to find them. We talked about it. It's okay to get help. Terry was surrounded. That problem didn't stand a chance. Michelle used her team. Structure. Are you actually communicating your vision, your mission, your discipline, your plans, and your rules? And my favorite part, it's great to communicate all of that, but do you follow up? See, we get busy. I'm too busy to follow up. I told you to do it last summer, and you haven't done it, and it's this June. Well, yeah, but you didn't even ask me about it anymore. I kind of forgot, and I just follow up, okay? Sincerity. You have to empathize. That's such a key word. I know it's hard, but we all have problems. Had I not said anything, and on many times, people don't know I have a son who's hearing impaired, struggling with weight issues, lives every day on steroids. If he misses a pill, that's a 911 call. They don't know that he's legally blind. I don't talk about it. But you don't think that causes me some stress from time to time? Empathize with your workers. No, this isn't a place to bring all your problems. But we're all human. Let's treat each other as such. Selflessness. If you think it's all about you, this is my favorite quote, soon you'll be right, because you is all you'll have. You have to make that teamwork a reality. Okay, so Vera Jones quote, please don't steal it without giving me, my props. Okay? These are the things that I hope will help you, and I hope that you'll stop today and you'll say, how can I make people feel more significant? What solutions am I actually communicating to my team? Think about leadership success, and you're going to be great. As we move forward, if there is ever a time that I can be a help to you, your teams, your schools, your districts, or you personally, my website is verasvoiceworks.com. You can leave me a note there, or you can come out and see me at the table. Play Through the Foul is available for $10. We also have another book available for $5. Please come on out and purchase. That will be available. I will be available if ever you are looking for some motivation, some leadership education for your team. I want you to know that I promise I will scream out, I got it. I am so privileged to be here today. Thank you. Thank you very much.